TAKEALOT. It's really good. It is really good. I'm having a really good time. I've got, it looks like 2-3 chapters left. Ooh, she's so beautiful. So it says TAKEALOT is an Ethiopian writer based in Melbourne, Australia. She holds a bachelor's degree in education and splits her time between writing and teaching. Passionate about exploring East African characters and myths, in her work she weaves black stories with the dark and fantastical. In her free time, TAKEALOT can be found rewatching her comfort shows where the villain gets the girl. I like it. This is what it looks like. She's so pretty. But I can clearly tell that she has done her research, and for her passion in East African characters and myths, it shows in the book. And there's a lot of like mentions of historical artifacts and history of like Africans and especially Ethiopia, and it's so good. And the houses that I mentioned in the previous video, I'm not going to give a synopsis again, okay? The human houses that have made this pact with vampires to become their companions, live with them and feed off of them, also are in charge of certain things, or are known for certain things to kind of like, I think, preserve the history of Africans. So for example, the Adan family, where our main character resides, they are in charge of keeping the history and artifacts from all over Africa. And their house literally will have artifacts from Ethiopia, from Ghana, from wherever, and there would be so much history behind them. So her family was in charge of preserving that history. And then you have another family that is in charge of the arts, the music, and preserving that kind of thing. So yes, there's magic around it because the house is also kind of like alive, and I like that part of it, that they made the house alive and you can interact with it, and different rooms in the house can make you feel different things. And each human family in charge of the house is also in charge of creating a rule for the house, and that rule, there's no other way but the vampires and everybody living in this house will be bound by that rule, and only the heir of that house can change the rules. And that has also been something that our main character Gitan and Susenyos, her vampire companion, have been kind of like battling over, trying to find out what the rule of this house is, and possibly being the one to be able to change it. But like I said, the only person who can change it is the one that inherits the house. So my gosh, it's so good. It is so freaking good. This is how far I am. I'm on page 464, which is chapter 70. I'm going to continue listening to this while I get into my work day. I don't even know what I'm going to read after finishing this book. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I have no idea what I'm in the mood for. Should I go high fantasy? Because I've got this book on my radar. Should I do that? Or should I read a children's book to kind of like palate cleanse? Because I feel like I like to palate cleanse my reading in between, especially fantasy books, so that I can forget a little bit about the magic and the politics and all that before I get into another book that covers kind of like similar topics, because I don't want to feel like I am comparing the two, if that makes sense. But I might just maybe listen and start the audiobook of Pages and Co. Book 2, Tilly and the Lost Fairy Tales. This one I know will be a nice and quick and easy one to read through, so maybe I should pick this one up before I get into The Well of Ascension. I also have the audiobook of Somewhere Beyond the Sea, so maybe I could pick this one up instead and go back to the story and these characters. I'm already smiling because I just remember the feeling I had when I read The House in the Cerulean Sea. It was so cozy, it was so nice and warm, it made me smile, it makes me want to cry at the same time. So maybe I might just, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But I think those are my options. Either Somewhere Beyond the Sea, or Tilly and the Lost Fairy Tales, or The Well of Ascension is what I would read this week. But yeah, welcome to a new vlog. I just came in and started talking because I'm excited. But this is a week. What I'm saying, this is the week where I've decided to do juicing. So in my previous vlog, you would have seen that I juiced, and I made some green juice because I didn't have enough containers to actually put the rest of my juice. I need to go get more containers because I want to juice some more today, and I want to make some beetroot juice today. So I've juiced, so I'm going on a liquid fast for 5 days. My husband is joining me, but he did mention that he might break his fast with solid food if he can't handle it. I am gonna try and stay away from solid food as far as possible, especially for the first, let's say, 2 to 3 days. Maybe I'll start introducing like fruits and actual things that I can bite into towards Thursday, Friday. But if I feel like I'm strong enough to do this, I will continue to do it. So what I've had so far is 1.2 liters of water, because I've finished my big jug of water, and I am having a cup of coffee. I don't want to say my first cup because I want this to be the only cup of coffee I have, and then I'll drink tea and I'll drink some more water, because the idea came from actually watching it was a water detox that got me to even want to do this in the first place. But then I knew that I would probably not be able to survive on water alone, so I introduced juicing and other liquids. So I'll drink tea, I'll drink like coffee, I'll drink water. Water will be like the main source, and then when I start to really get hungry, I will make a smoothie. So I've made a big smoothie for my husband this morning. He took his juice as well, and I told him drink lots of water. So crossing fingers. But yeah, reading plans for this week. Obviously this is finishing by the end, well, in an hour. I'm gonna keep listening to this, and then I will start, or maybe I could even do both. I could probably do Pages and Co, read this and finish this. I think this is what I'm gonna just decide to do. And when that is done, what date is it today? Okay, it's the 10th. When that's done, maybe I can get into this one. It will be just cozy, the cozy vlog, because all these are cozy books. And then I think next week I will then open up this one. This one will probably keep me busy for a while. But yeah, I still also have this book that I need to finish, but I need to find the audiobook because I don't know where the audiobook of it is anymore, and I feel like I might have to maybe restart this one and read it. It's a short one, so I could. And then I also have Defy the Night by Bridget Cameron. I don't think I want to start a book that is part of a series yet. Ooh, map. Oh yeah, but no. Okay, I think let's round it off by saying that this is going to be my TBR for the week, with this one finishing in an hour. So we essentially have these two, and I'll probably add another thriller on audio to listen throughout the week as I commute to work. So I do have some options, and yeah, we'll work on those options. But yeah, welcome to a new vlog. I hope that you guys enjoy this week. I will share what I am eating per meal wherever I can. When I'm in the office, I'll try and share before I leave the office, because I don't record when I'm in the office, so that's quite difficult. But yeah, like I've said, I've had water today, I'm having coffee. That's the only thing. And yeah, I'll probably have a smoothie whenever I feel hungry. I'm also gonna be listening to my body and not forcing myself to eat when I'm not hungry. Like right now, I'm not hungry, so I'm not gonna attempt to eat anything. I still have my juice because I haven't even drank my juice yet. Let me go grab it and show you guys my juice. But my plan is to drink my juice before I even attempt with the smoothie, because yeah, the point is the juice and the water. So this is the juice. You'll see that some of the parts have kind of like separated. I have apples in here. Apples, celery, ginger, and lemon is what I've got in this juice. So it's the kind of shake before shake before use type juice. But I made my husband taste this yesterday and he actually liked it and said it was good. So yes, we're starting off with some green juice. I need to get more of these bottles. I tried to go to the shop yesterday to get more, but they were closed. So I will try to go today during my lunch hour so that I can juice some more. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna make some beet juice today. So yay, this is the juice. So I'll have one today because like I'm saying, I don't feel hungry. So it doesn't feel like I need to eat yet. Maybe also I'm full because of the water, and now I'm sipping my coffee, and my coffee is still full, by the way. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. Good morning. It is Thursday. I'm so tired. I haven't picked up my camera since I just moisturized my hair, but now I'm playing with it. I haven't picked up my camera, I think, since Tuesday, and it's been so hectic. Like work has been so hectic. I was in the office yesterday. Did I even talk to you guys on Tuesday? I think if I did, I probably spoke to you in the morning, letting you guys know that I've got so much to do and I probably won't pick up my camera to give you an update on anything, because my day was just filled with meetings, because I have a new big project that I had to initialize this week. So there's a lot of work. Yesterday I went to the office, and when I got back, I was still working. I worked until midnight. So where I am right now, I'm like really exhausted, and yeah, I haven't been reading much. I have been opening like a book. I'll show you now, but it's honestly been mostly to help me fall asleep at night, so that I don't, like yesterday, after like being awake for so long, by the time I got to bed, I didn't actually like feel like sleeping anymore. So I tried to do some breathing exercises and meditation. It wasn't really helping. My mind was still wandering, and I decided, okay, let me just pick up my Kindle and read, and that helped me kind of like relax, because I'm just in the story. And then after a couple of Kindle pages, I fell asleep. But I don't have much of an update, except that work has been really hectic. The liquid fast has been going very well. This is day 4 of the liquid fast, and my husband made it and I made it. I thought he would like jump off this challenge in like by day 2, because I know on the first day he had a normal meal for dinner, because I told him, you know, you can do your juice fast, liquid fast during the day, and then if you really feel hungry, then you'll eat your meal at night. So he did that on Monday, but on Tuesday he's like, no, I want to do it right. So we've been liquid fasting, and if we're hungry in the evening, we've been having some soup. So I had made like some butternut soup. It's finished now, so I need to make more soup today. I'm gonna make some sweet potato and carrot soup today. I sent him off to work with some beetroot juice and a smoothie. So yesterday I didn't pick up my camera, but I think I shared a picture of I'll share a picture because I don't think I took a video. I'll share a picture of the juice that I made. So I made beetroot juice yesterday. Oh no, Tuesday night I made beetroot juice so that I prepared. So yesterday we took that to work with a smoothie and drank lots of water. What I like about this is it's getting me to drink more than 2 liters of water a day. So I drink water out of this giant tumbler, this fake Stanley of mine, and this is a 1.2 liter bottle. So I'm drinking 2 of these a day, and so I'm getting about 2.4 liters of water, which is good. And I feel really light. Like yesterday I had a little bit of the butternut soup that was left, but because I was working I ended up feeling hungry, so I made a smoothie last night, and me and my husband shared that smoothie, and then he went to bed, and I just continued to drink my water as I worked. But I feel lighter, and even he's saying that he's feeling much lighter, and he actually wants to see this whole challenge through, because he's actually like he's pushing through, and every day he's having cravings, and he's sending me messages or calling me telling me his colleagues, when they warm up his food, he just feels so hungry. But then he pushes on, which I'm proud of him for doing that. For me, not too many cravings, but like sometimes when I open up the fridge and I see food, because I cooked on Sunday. I made such nice food on Sunday, and we had the nice food on Sunday, and then I haven't touched it since then. Like I made that crunchy potato salad. I only had it once. I had made some mince and some brown basmati. I'd made some baby marrows. There was a cucumber salad, the spicy cucumber salad. Like, I made nice food, and I haven't had ate it. My husband at least ate it. So yeah, it's been good. And so I'm somebody who, I go on the scale every morning or every other morning, and the reason I'm doing this is to track how my body weight is fluctuating, right? And especially on days where I feel bloated or I feel heavier, I want to see what is happening, like, to the fluctuation of my weight. So it's in some degree I'm using it to track progress, but at the same time I'm using it to track how my body is reacting to certain things. So when I did this fast for 2 days 2 weeks ago, in the 2 days that I fasted, I managed to get my weight down to 80.4. I think I mentioned that, like, in which video? I don't know if it was in my January reset. I haven't even done my intro for February reset, so that's already late, but we'll try to do that this weekend. I don't have the capacity for it right now, and I've told myself that one thing I'm not gonna do is stress myself over content. I will bring the content when the content comes. Yes, I would like for it to be like on the spot, on the go, like when I'm recording this week, then you get the vlog next week. I would love to do that, but I'm not at the capacity to do that. But at the same time, I do recognize the benefit of not being in that stage, because I can take a week, 2 weeks break where I'm going through a lot, and I've got a lot of things going on, and this week has also been quite emotional as well and mentally taxing. So for the last 2 days I did not want to pick up my camera. I did not want to do it, and I'm glad for the fact that I've got so much footage, so much backlog, that I can take time off if I want to. I literally can switch off my camera for a whole month and all I do is edit videos. But I don't want to switch off for a whole month because I feel like it's gonna make me lose momentum. So at this point, I'm picking up the camera when I can, which is what I'm doing, and this works for me. And even with editing, I am editing every week and I'm attempting to edit every day, but when I have such hectic days, work comes first in terms of being in the spaces of, so family comes first. Let's start family first, then work pays the bills, work keeps the family living the lifestyle that we live, so work is important, and then comes, you know, the content and all that. So I will prioritize my work and me delivering good service to my customers over me prioritizing recording a video or like editing and stuff like that. But I do also want to be consistent. Therefore, I told myself that even if I edit like for 30 minutes a day, it is something, it will push the video forward, so that by the time that I have a lot of time to edit, then it's quick to finish. Because guys, like, it takes a long time to edit. Like my 30-minute videos, my sit-down videos would take me probably like, I want to say between 45 minutes maybe to an hour, maybe 30 minutes to an hour to edit if I really sit down and edit, because it's a matter of going through the video, cutting all the pauses, all the all the things that I don't want to hear, all the mistakes. You go through that, cutting all of that. When I'm done, if there's text to be added, but I try to do this at the same time. So if I get to a portion where I say I'm gonna put a picture up here, I literally have to stop, go find the picture, put it up there, and then add my text as I go. So text and photos I do as I cut, and then after I'm done cutting, I go to the sound section and I add all my clicks. You know that mouse click every time a picture pops up? I have to go add all those clicks, make sure that they're aligned. And then when I'm done, if it's a sit down video, I like to have background music. So I will go load all my music here, if it's what I like for the week or for the video, add all of that, and then I export, wait for that to finish, and then I have to do my thumbnail. Like, it's actually not an hour, it's more. So a 30-minute video could take, let's say, between minimum 30 minutes to 2 hours to edit and upload, right? So it's a lot, and now considering that I also have long vlogs, my vlogs are averaging about an hour, that will take me about 4 hours for me to get through, especially if I've got b-roll that's coming from my phone as well. So, and because it's old content, this is where there's no benefit to it, because I have to go on my phone in the month that the video is that I'm editing is currently like taking place, and I have to go check what other related pictures or videos are available on my phone, and then copy those and bring them over. So yeah, so it's a lot. I'm saying all of this to say that I recognize that it is a lot, and last year the reason why I fell so behind is because I think I got overwhelmed and I just didn't do it. And yeah, I just fell off the momentum to edit. I just fell off. I just didn't have time. And now I'm not prioritizing it, but I have it at the back of my mind to always have some editing going on a daily basis if I can. If I can't, I know that in a week I have to sit and edit. Even if, like, right now it's 7:30 in the morning, I've got 30 minutes before my day starts. So you can see this is my work laptop. It is closed because I don't want to open it. Even though I was working at midnight, guys, and there were no emails, I could literally open this and there would be emails. So I don't even want to look at this because it's going to make me think about work. And then here is my personal laptop. that I use for editing. So literally after talking to you guys, I think I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee. Actually, normally I like, especially this week with the fast, what I've been doing is trying to finish a whole bottle of water before I get into coffees. But I feel like I need the coffee energy, hey, and I've been doing like 1 cup of coffee a day, especially when I am at home. When I'm at work, I normally do like 2 cups, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna need 2 cups today. It's that kind of day. And yeah, I also, thing is, you see, this is the issue. I came to sit here so I can like update you guys, and it's been 15 minutes, and now my brain is like, I'm looking at the kitchen because I had just helped my husband and daughter get ready for school, so the kitchen is a little bit messy, so I have to go clean up the kitchen, offload the dishwasher, and all of that could take me 30 minutes, and then I don't have my 30 minutes of editing. But then another part of me is like, you could probably start work at 8:30 because you literally worked until midnight last night, so I should be sleeping right now. But yeah, but the liquid fast is going very, very well. I'm very happy, to a point where I was chatting to a friend of mine, the one that I'm doing the liquid fast with, and we already talked about wanting to do this a couple of times a year, but we didn't really have a set schedule. And 2 weeks ago was kind of like our pre-run and now it's like it was the extra week. We actually planned for this week, and we knew that, okay, wait for a week that comes like right after month end as well, because juicing is not, it's not cheap. I wouldn't say that it's cheap. Yes, all you're consuming is like fruits and stuff, so in terms of diets, I guess it's the cheapest option. But if you have to think, if you're somebody who, let's say, buys fruits for the week, right, you buy some apples, you buy bananas, whatever, you take an apple and a banana a day to work. With juicing, I have to use the whole bag of apples, for example. With juicing, I have to use, like, I used for my green juice, I used a whole bag of green Granny Smith apples. I used 3 bunches of celery. I used 4 cucumbers. I used 2 lemons. I used like half of a like ginger worth, like this, it was this big, the ginger, and I think I used like maybe 4 carrots or something like that. So it takes up a lot of ingredients to juice, so it's not, yes, your ingredients will finish. It's not the cheapest thing to do, so we're like, okay, we wait for month end, kind of like a reset month and, you know, juice like that. So yesterday when I was talking to her, and she was like, you know what, I actually want to do this again. And I'm like, I also want to do this again. And I was also watching Auntie T, and she was also talking about how in the beginning of each month, she would fast for 2 days, kind of like in preparation for the new month, and taking the time to put forward her intentions for the month and goals, and manifest those things and pray about those things. So I'm like, that is actually a good idea. So doing that and incorporating what we trying to do with our liquid fast. So our liquid fast is more of a detox, like a body detox type thing. But as somebody who does monthly goals like I do my monthly resets, whether I share them on this platform or not, which I am trying to share them this year. But I do my monthly resets, and I set my intentions for the month, because I will literally write down what my goals are for the month, what I'm trying to achieve this month, and in terms of fitness as well, what I'm trying to achieve. And this detox also falls part of the fitness, it falls part of the weight loss journey that I'm on. And like I was saying, that I'm weighing myself each day or every other day whenever I remember. And today was the first time in 2 years that I saw a number in the 70s on the scale, guys. I have not been in the 70s in so long, and when I saw that today, I was just like, what? And I know that a big part of it is because of obviously the liquid fast. Before the liquid fast, I feel like I'd shot up, but also I was going through some sort of a cycle, and I was bloated, and I was not eating good for those 2 weeks in between the last what do you call it, the last liquid fast I did and this one. So I could understand why my weight shot up again. So this time around, I'm trying to be aware of how I reintroduce food after this fast. I don't want to just pump myself full of just like things, and this is also making me aware how I need to really prioritize eating vegan meals over meaty meals. I'll still have them here and there, but I want to be more on the vegan side of my flexitarian journey. So I was even saying to my husband that, you know, after the fast, I think I need to ease myself with like salads and fruits and all that before I introduce like heavier foods. And with me and my friend talking, I feel like I'm all over the place, but with me and my friend talking, we decided that we actually would like to do this every single month. At the beginning of the month, like the first week of the month, I would want to juice maybe for the first 2 to 3 days, and then the other days I want to challenge myself to eat just salads, just smoothies and salads, so veggies and fruits, just salads, and experiment with different types of salads, experiment with making my own sauces for the salads. So I'm actually excited for that. I'm excited for that, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So that's what we decided we're going to do. So yeah, because I really like what is happening. Obviously also the weight loss is because I don't have food sitting in my stomach. You know, as I was busy doing this research, and it was saying that food in your body takes about 2 to 4 days to pass. 2 to 4 days, guys, sitting with food in your body. This is why sometimes you just need to detox, you need to cleanse, because wow, I just felt disgusted by that. And especially with the kind of foods that we eat, for me it's like any meat is a rotten product. The thing is dead. The thing has been dead for a long time, okay? The thing has been pumped with chemicals and all kinds of things to keep it quote unquote fresh, because it's not fresh, it's not coming, it hasn't just been slaughtered. You know, it's different when, you know, in African culture where we have our celebrations and whatnot, and we'll slaughter a cow. That cow will get drained and will get cooked like in the next day or so. But the meat that we buy from the shops, we don't know how long it's been there. So in my mind, I see it as rotten food already. Like I'm already eating rotten food, and then I cook it, I eat it, it stays in my body for like 2 to 4 days, and it gets even more rotten. And my body doesn't like it. My body does not handle having meat in the body very well, and I think my body does not know how to break apart meat or digest meat properly. So when I eat meat, I'm very like bloated, I cramp, like I just feel so uncomfortable, which is part of the reason why I am transitioning to becoming vegan. So this journey, this fast is making me really dislike even having meat, because of the things that I'm learning while I am going through this. So I feel happy right now. I feel good. I haven't exercised this week. I thought that I would get to do some yoga and meditation, which is something that I really wanted to also prioritize this week, but unfortunately it hasn't happened. And part of the yoga is to keep having movement and stretch out my body. Because I'm not eating, I can't do heavy exercises. I'm not even gonna try. I haven't been feeling dizzy or lightheaded or anything like that. Like, surprisingly, I hardly feel hungry. I find that I would have my coffee, I would have lots of water, I will have my juice, and by the time I'm getting hungry to even have a smoothie, it's 2 p.m. So yeah, I haven't been hungry. And yeah, I'm very happy about this journey. But I wanted the yoga to introduce movement, and I wanted the meditation to just recenter me into my intentions for doing what I'm doing right now, and just bringing me a sense of calm, which I needed this week. But yeah, like I said, I haven't been doing my yoga practices. But yeah, that's my long spiel. I'm very happy to see myself in the 90s. I mean, not in the 90s. Ooh, take that back. Universe, I take that back. I just came from the 80s. I just came from the 80s. All the weight that I'm losing, because I'm still going to the bathroom, it's still quite regular, and I'm not eating solid food. So it's like I'm getting rid of all that nonsense that just sits in your body for so long. And I'm just like, ugh, I'm disgusted by it. I'm disgusted by it. But yeah, I want to definitely cut out more meat. And the other thing that I realized that it's just like, this thing is, we're just eating rotten food the whole time, is that when I cook vegan food, I don't struggle with flies in the house. There's no flies in the house. I can leave my door open. There is no flies in the house. The minute I cook meat, guys, the minute I cook meat, there are flies everywhere, and I'm just like, oh. And what do flies get attracted to? Yeah, so that was another thing that makes me, oh guys, I hate flies. That's another thing that made me super aware of the fact that the things that we are eating, let me not say we, let me not put you guys into it, the things that I'm eating, they're not good for me. They're not good for my body. They're not good for my soul. My body knows this. My body reacts badly to it. So I need to listen to my body. And also, like when I'm eating vegan foods, or like I'm eating my salads, or I'm eating my fruits, like I realized this week I haven't struggled with headaches. I haven't, even yesterday I worked until midnight. I didn't struggle with headaches. Like I feel clearer. Somehow I feel energetic, but I'm not really eating anything, which is weird. And when I eat food, and especially food that has meat in it, after eating, guys, I feel like I need a nap. I feel like I need a nap because I feel like it's so taxing to my body that it gives me the itis. I don't know if you guys know what the itis is, but it gives me the itis. It just gives me this feeling of I just ate. Now it's a great time to take a nap, and I don't want that. Food is meant to fuel you, energize you, not put you to sleep. So that's just my belief. You don't have to agree with it. But yeah, this is what I believe is best for me and my body. And I will keep on doing these things. I will keep on sharing my results with you guys. The one thing that I am noticing skin wise is whenever I'm doing this liquid fast, I get like these, I'm getting like little, almost like, I don't want to really call them pimples, but it's like little pimples on my skin, and I feel like my skin is trying to like get rid of gunk from every pore. And it's not bad, it's not like a rash or anything, but I've just noticed like one or two come out. I'm like, okay, this also happened when I did it for 2 days, so okay, I see that this is something that happens. So when I do it again in March and it repeats, then I know that it's a result of the detox. Like it's my body's just trying to expel all the gunk. Whew, okay, that was a lot of talking. I didn't even talk about books. Let me grab my book quickly and I will tell you what I am reading currently. Okay, in terms of reading, I am busy reading Pages & Co, Tilly and the Lost Fairy Tales. This is the second book in the Pages & Co series by Anna James. Love the series so much. Love it. So in this book, we just continue kind of like right off where we left in book 1. I just want to see where I am in the book. Definitely on chapter 7, because that's the last thing I remember from yesterday. So yes, in this book we follow Tilly. Tilly is, at this point, she's 12 years old. She was 11 in book 1, so she's 12 years old now. Tilly lives with her grandparents above a bookshop that they own. And I love how also they talk about food. They talked about food a little bit in book 1, and how one of the people who work at the bookshop loves to bake and try out new recipes that he finds from reading books. And I was just like, oh, that sounds so cozy. And they talked about cinnamon buns, and I'm like, oh, I can smell them. And I love that about it. And so she lives with her grandparents. Her mom disappeared when she was a baby, and her father is known to have died. And Tilly, when she's 11, she's just in the bookshop wandering around, and she's reading one of her favorite books, and then a character shows up in front of her, and I'm like, wait, this girl looks familiar. And she realizes that these are characters from her favorite books that are coming out and interacting with her. And at first she doesn't understand what this is until a couple of things happen, and then her grandparents actually let her know that this is called book wandering, and this is something that her family and a few other people are able to do. And you can usually book wander in places where books live, libraries, bookshops, anywhere where there's like a home of books. If you open up your favorite books, you can read so intently that the character can come out in front of you. You can talk to them, you can touch them. Hi you guys, my memory card got full and the dishwasher is running in the background, so I'm gonna talk quickly so that I don't waste any more time. But I was talking about Pages & Co. You guys know how it goes. If I'm reading a physical book, I always have a Kindle version going, because I need something to read in the mornings and the evenings, and I prefer to read from my Kindle, and I can only read from my Kindle actually. But yeah, so I'm reading Tilly and the Book Wanderers, and I was explaining that when you read very intently in the books, the characters can come out and you can interact with these characters, and these characters could actually take you into the books. And you can travel to the book with the character if you're not a book wanderer. But if you are a book wanderer, meaning that you have the ability to travel into stories, you can do it as long as you have the book that you are, or the story for the book that you're traveling into. If you lose that book, you get stuck. If you read a book that does not have an ending, you could get stuck in the end papers, and that is something that is very dangerous. So they had to kind of learn a safe way on how to travel to other books and do book wandering. But in this one, because we've already figured out traveling, there is something that happened at the end of book 1 that is kind of setting the tone and the plot for book 2, so we continuing from there. I really love this series. It's really nice to read, it's nice to listen to as well. Everand has the audiobooks, all the audiobooks for all the books. I own, I think, about four copies of, no, or 5. I think the only one I don't own at this point is the newest one that came out, I think, last year. But I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, I've been reading that, but I haven't really been listening to audiobooks as I've been working, because like I've been saying, it's been hectic. And I just made my coffee now, so I'm starting my work day. I just made my coffee. I also want to take my hormone this is hormone and PMS support, but it's not what I wanted. And after I bought them, when was it, 2 weeks ago, my husband was like, why didn't you just try to order online? And I'm like, I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, I've been taking these daily for, like, I wanted hormone balance pills because I prefer the Kiko ones. I prefer them because these ones are also organic, but those are hormone support, but also help with like stress relief, anxiety, and all that. And after what I went through this week, I was just like, I need my Kiko ones. I need my Kiko Vitals because I felt really good when I was taking them. They are hormone balance. They also have ashwagandha, which is well known to help with like stress relief and anxiety and all that. Not that I struggle with anxiety, but I do have a lot of anxious moments, and it's very hard for me to get myself out of a stressful like situation. Like, I don't work well. I'm the kind of person, I will never say in an interview I work well under pressure. I don't, because even though I still execute my work properly, I don't work well under pressure because my mental health suffers for it. So this is what I mean. So because I'm in a situation where I am heavily under pressure right now, there's no avoiding it. I still have to push out the work that I need to do. I still have to perform. I still have to bring my best forward when I'm interacting with my clients. I need help. I need help, and I went through a time last year where I felt like I was having a mental breakdown. Every single week I was crying because I was feeling so overwhelmed. And at some point I remember my husband kept asking me, like, are you okay in this environment, this work? I'm like, the environment is good, the people are good, the work is good, I'm getting so much experience, but it's a lot of work. Like, it's just a lot of stress, and you're in charge of so many things as a project manager. So, and me being in a space where I am managing multiple clients, like I've got about probably 6 clients all the time, and within these 6 clients there are multiple projects running. So one of my clients right now, I've got 3 projects running. Another client, I currently have 2. I'm about to get 2 more, so I'll have 4 projects going on this client. Another one of my clients, I've got 2 projects. So this is like, I've got more than 10 projects that I am managing at the same time, and it's different people that you have to engage with, and it's all these documentations and things and progress reports, and having to follow up on things, and making sure that everybody is doing what they're supposed to be doing to make the project a success. And on top of that, handle all the commercial side of it, the finance side of it, making sure that you invoicing, making sure that the client is paying, making sure that your project is making good margins. So it's guys, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I'm getting so much experience, and the work environment is so good. It's so healthy. It's the healthiest work environment I've ever been in, but there's a lot of work. And luckily for me, I have a boss that is understanding. He's also a project manager as well as head of our project management office. And you know, he'll say, like, we are allowed to work from home 3 times a week, and he'll say sometimes there's weeks where it's really hectic and there's technically no need for us to be in the office. So you can literally send a message and be like, you know what, I'm overwhelmed, and me commuting to and from work is gonna take a lot of my time. It is exhausting, so I'm going to work from home today. He'll be fine with it as long as the work gets done. And yeah, so I went through a spiel, but all of that was to say, I ordered my Kiko Vitals. So I take the hormone balance, and it has a bunch of ingredients in there that are all natural, that all support in multiple ways. And the main reason I had started on the Kiko Vitals was for PCOS, so it wasn't technically to help with anything like that. But now that I've taken out my Mirena, I feel that I need to be consistent with the hormone balance aspect of it. And this is why also I'm very intentional about what I put in my body, food. I want to put things in my body that will naturally help regulate my body. I'm not somebody who likes pills, and even with me taking like these, I don't really like taking them, but I'm taking them because I know that right now I need them, that I want to get to a place where the food I eat is enough for sustenance, for fuel, and as medicine. That's my end goal. But I'm gonna take this little pill today. So for the bloom ones, these are also cheaper. I got these from Wellness Warehouse. This is the brand Bloom. So these ones go for about 360 rands. It's 30 pills, so you take one a day. The Kika ones, there's 60 pills, so you take 2 a day, and those ones are like 490. They're expensive. Even the act of swallowing pills is just like ugh. But yeah, I need to guys, I need to really focus on my health. Like I mentioned earlier, like it's been an emotional week. I've had a health scare and I'm still going through tests and things like that, and I hope that it's something that could be sorted out and go away and won't require any type of like surgery, because I don't want to go through that. So I want to work on healing myself from the inside. And yeah, and this is why like I talked a lot about things that we put in our bodies, and our bodies are sensitive and our bodies communicate with us. They tell you what they need, they tell you what they don't need. Like because I also raise a child who has allergies, right? For me, the things that she is allergic to, cow's milk for example, I'm anti-cow's milk, okay? I'm lactose intolerant, so in this household we are dairy free. And for me it was just a sign of your body does not want this. But also I feel that over the years our kids are more prone to allergies, and I think it's because of the food that we as the parents eat, or foods that we have access to. Because it doesn't make sense to me that probably 80-90% of the people I know that have had kids around the same time as me, like in the last 10 years, there's a high increase in kids with like eczema, there's a high increase with kids with allergies. I'm like, we grew up eating everything. When I was growing up, I did not know a single person that had allergies. I did not know a single person with allergies. No one in my family had allergies. The first time any kind of like allergy related thing came up was when my sister gave birth to her first son, and he had very bad eczema, and nobody knew what it was. I'm like, what is this? Because nobody had it. And I feel like the production of food over the years have changed so much that even things that seem to be okay are not okay. Like the amount of sugar that's in all the food. Yo guys, this conversation could go on forever now, and I don't have space. My memory card got full, my other memory card is full, my external hard drive is full. Oh, I've got a delivery. Hello? Okay. My memory cards are full, my external is full, my laptop is full. I have got a lot of recording to do, but now I'm getting into this topic which I don't want to get into because this topic is just, I know I could talk for hours on this. But yeah, things like our foods have changed so much, and I also recognize that just because I am on a journey to being vegan, it doesn't mean that being vegan is the healthiest, right? You can still be unhealthy and be vegan. So for me, the path that I'm taking, if you notice when I'm cooking, I don't use soy based products. I think the only thing that is soy based is the yogurt that we buy, because my daughter doesn't like the taste of the coconut one, and I don't know how, like, what to do to get her to start trying that out, but I want to transition to the coconut yogurt. Soy is not good for us, for women, especially like with things. I've been researching all of these health stuff, watching all of these things, and I want to reduce the amount of processed foods that I eat. And that's the thing, like our foods are just full of processed foods. So we've cut out a lot of things in this house. We've cut out cold meats. Like we don't eat cold meats, we don't buy polony, we don't buy ham. So like our sandwiches have to be elaborate or nothing. We don't buy all of those things, and this is why like I would go buy mushroom patties or like veggie patties. And I also need to try and transition my daughter out of chicken nuggets and chicken strips, because those things are processed. So it's not that we completely don't eat processed foods, but we slowly starting to cut off things. Things like eggs, I go in and dabble with eggs like here and there, but my body does not react well to eggs. When I eat eggs, I feel nauseous, I feel like vomiting, like I don't feel good. So I know I need to stop eating eggs. But for example, my husband is fine with eating eggs, so I buy eggs because he eats eggs. Yeah, but guys, like I'm saying, I could talk about this for hours because it is a topic that I've become very passionate about. I've been passionate about it over the years, which is why you hear me talk a lot about eating vegan meals and working on being vegan, because I'm aware of these things. But I also understand that my journey is not like anybody's journey, so I'm not gonna completely cut myself off everything all at once. I am going to transition myself, but I need to be aware of the progress. I shouldn't stay stagnant in the same place for too long. So this is why even in my videos you will constantly see me introducing new vegan products that I'm finding, and not even just food, like things are extending to the skincare products I use. Like now with my serums, I don't buy serums that are not vegan based. I think the only, what is it, everything that I use on my skin right now is literally all vegan based. All my serums are vegan, my face cream is vegan. I wash my face with black soap, so I don't use like pump soaps or liquid soaps. I use black soap for my face, so I wash my face with black soap. Even the body soap that I use a vegan based one. So it's not just about the food for me, it's more about like changing my whole mindset, my whole lifestyle. And like I'm saying, it is a process, it is a journey, and I will introduce more vegan products in my diet, in my life, as I come across them, as I discover them. And at the same time, I will keep removing things from our diet. Like we've cut out milk from our diet. Since we found the vegan ice cream from Woolies, we actually haven't bought the normal cow's milk ice cream. And ice cream was the one thing that I was struggling with, because I love Woolies ice cream so much. But guys, literally after eating that ice cream, yo, it's like a storm in my tummy. Like I immediately start bloating, I'm gassy, like it's just not, like I'm just not okay. And the more I kept eating the ice cream and the more that happened, I was just like, I don't like this. I don't like this. So we are like systematically clearing off or like replacing things as we go. Meat is probably going to be the one thing that goes last. This month I actually bought a lot of legumes. I just haven't cooked a lot of it because we've been juicing, but today I'm going to cook because we're gonna break our fast tomorrow evening. So I will cook because I'm going to the office tomorrow. So I'm going to the office tomorrow, and right after work I've got a doctor's appointment to get checked, so and run some tests, because yeah, that's also part of the reason why I'm just like, things need to change, guys. I'm in my mid-30s. I can't play games anymore. Next week I need to be back in the gym like nobody's business. Okay, I need to keep the momentum I'm on. I need to keep eating clean and eating more things that are fresh. Like my delivery right now, literally it's just fruits and veg. Let me show you before, because now my battery, let me quickly go show you guys and then I can get into my work day. Oh, I didn't realize they gave me bananas that are actually not ripe. Yeah, I'll just leave them out. But I got some bananas for smoothies because I've got like one batch left. I've got some lemons for juicing. My husband and my daughter have been so obsessed with making lemonade. They go through lemons like nobody's business. And yesterday they made another batch of lemonade. So yay, we've got lemonade in the house. And it's so nice because they love juices, right? I don't care for juices, like store-bought juices. I don't care for store-bought juices, but they love juices, and this has been a great alternative for them to just make homemade lemonade and drink that, as opposed to the juices that we get from the store. So literally that has become their weekly thing. They just sit and make lemonade together. I don't even know the recipe to make lemonade. They do. I've just chucked it to, that's their business. It's not mine. I will just enjoy. And I think they've perfected it to a point where it doesn't even take that long anymore. And my husband is also finding value in the juicer, because I had to convince him to buy the juicer for me. Okay, so we've got some oat milk. That's why I'm like, we don't really do soy, because even we don't do soy milk either. I don't do those soy based like patties or mince and all that. So if I want mince but I'm not eating like the meat, I would rather do lentils, for example. And with patties as well, because I was saying to my husband the other day, I'm like, you know what, there's gonna be a time where I really don't feel like eating meat anymore, and if we have to go to Bry's and all that, I would rather than go to Woolies and get those Beyond Burger patties, and then we'll have like a burger or something like that. Or I've never tried the sausages. The Beyond Burger patties are really good, but they're processed, and that's the thing. There's gonna be a time where I eat processed foods, but I don't want it to be a daily thing. I don't want that. What is this? Okay, no ways. How can they send me mangoes that are, these mangoes are rotten? They have a sell by date today, and do you see how on the packet there's this? Ah, guys, I'm upset. I don't think these mangoes are okay, hey? They shouldn't have these things. I am definitely complaining. Got some celery fingers because I want to juice, but I don't need to make a lot of juice. Guys, is it just me? Why do I feel like, are these things okay? Am I just overthinking things now? I don't know, but I'm not feeling so happy about this order. Got some apples because I want to make apple juice, and we've got 2 large cucumbers that I'll be using for juicing as well. So today I'm gonna be using these. I'm gonna be using the celery because I don't want the celery to overpower, and then I'm gonna be using the apples, and I usually put a lemon or 2 and some ginger. So yeah, my battery's flashing. I'm gonna stop talking. I've been talking for a very long time. This is gonna be a very chatty vlog, but I'm gonna charge everything and I'm gonna get into my work day, and maybe I'll talk to you guys later today. Guys, I am exhausted and I am hungry. What was this? The only thing I had today was a bottle of water and some green tea. I had some green tea now. I'm about to prepare my smoothie because I am getting really hungry. So I've got an apple. I'm here to show you because I don't have enough memory to do everything with you guys. I've got my trusted oat milk. I'm going to add an avocado to it, so I'll make it green. I've got some coconut water. My aunt actually left this a while back, but I put it in the glass and I tried to drink it but I don't like the taste, so I'm deciding I'm gonna use it in my smoothie instead. I don't like the taste of it. I've got my almond and macadamia nut butter, my favorite. The other one from Woolworths finally finished, so this is where I'm going to stay. I like that this one doesn't have any other ingredients. It's literally 50% almonds, 50% macadamia nuts. I'm busy boiling some sweet potato and carrots for my soup that I'm gonna have later. And then I've got sea moss gel, which I'm almost out, you guys. Can you believe this whole week, because we've been like having smoothies as our main meal. Look how much sea moss I've got left. It's basically done. Me and my husband decided that we are going to finish this whole fast tomorrow evening. Dinner, we'll break our fast. I've got some chia seeds that I'm gonna use, and what else? I think, oh, got some vegan protein powder, and I am looking for spirulina. I've got some spirulina, and what else? And bananas. I'm gonna take out the bananas from the freezer. Basically done. This is like one banana. The other bananas that I got today are not yet fully ripe, so I'm not gonna open them up. I'm gonna leave them. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna use to make my smoothie. I'll quickly come back and show you the smoothie, and that's that. Oh guys, I'm so tired. I've got a headache. I put my hair in little twisties. That's why they're in here. Little twisties as like a way to just keep them protected. So I'm wearing a duke because it will stop me from touching my hair the whole time. Because otherwise I'm constantly playing with my hair, touching it, and I'm just like, nope. So I need to hide it away and then I'll be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna prepare my smoothie and then I will show you the end results. So here is the unblended smoothie. Added everything in here. I hope it tastes good with the coconut water. I don't know. We'll see. Came out good. I didn't put a lot of spirulina. That's why it's not coming out as green as I would want it. It's kind of thick, so it's really good. I'm gonna add a bit more milk so that it is more drinkable. It is thickened because of the chia seeds that I added, and the full avo that I added gives it like a more creamyish consistency. So let's blend a little bit more. I didn't have, like, I ran out of dates, so I don't have the dates to add a bit more sweetness, but that's fine because all the fruits in here are adding like enough sweetness that I need here. This is a giant smoothie. I didn't think it would be this much, but we'll see. Normally if I don't finish it, I will put some away and keep it in the fridge, and I will have it later, but I'm famished. Still a little bit thick, but I think this will have to do, otherwise it will spill out. Oh, I've been so hungry. It's currently 3:04. It's late, and I need to finish some work. I'm eating late because I've been like so busy with work. Guys, the way I'm so tired. The way I am so tired. And considering that I hardly slept, I didn't sleep enough as well. Ooh, my stuff came in. Let me show you that before this memory card gets full. My stuff from SCRIBD came in. This is poor packaging. But like, what the heck? What? Look at how this is coming out of my box. Yeah, no, this is poor packaging. I'm going to put up a rating. I am going to complain. When I buy this from Wellness Warehouse, it's all like, how can this be a packaging? I don't even understand. What's the other side? This is where I start to question, is there even 60 pills in here? Did anybody even open this? Oh, gosh. That's the thing, it's like no sealant, nothing. Okay, there is a sealant, at least I know that it's not open. But like, what the heck, SCRIBD? What the actual heck? This is annoying. Like, I'm very big on, like, your packaging doesn't need to be the fanciest, but it needs to protect my stuff. The stuff that I'm paying 500 rands for. Are you kidding me? Let me read to you why I love these more than I love these. Okay, so this one ingredients list says isomalt, microcrystalline, cellulose, stearic acid, gland anti-caking agent. So I just don't like those ingredients. I don't like them. I literally put this down because I'm not going to be drinking this unless I'm desperate. But these ones, this is what I want. Okay, so these are hormone balance pills, supplements, promotes radiant feminine balance. And the ingredients, guys, okay, first of all, it says helps with PCOS, PMS, PMDD, don't know what that is, hormonal acne, period pains, irregular periods, endometriosis, and menopause, right? And the ingredients include Don Quai, black cohosh, Vitex, ashwagandha, coleus forskolin, organic maca, or is matcha. It's not matcha like the one we drink, but I think we pronounce it maca. Red raspberry leaf, magnesium, zinc, vitamin E, which I need, vitamin B6, vitamin B3, and vitamin B5. So yeah, definitely gonna be taking these ones from tomorrow. So put them where I can see them. And the other thing that I bought, also from Chico Vitals, for me it's like that, those hormone balance pills, they've got everything I need, so I don't need anything outside of that. This one, at least they took the time to wrap it up. but I'm just like a little bit annoyed. With the other package. It's almost like they also ran out of bubble wrap because they didn't even wrap the whole box. Okay, the other thing I bought is this Kiko Vitals. What is this? This is the balm. This is a moon balm, and it is plant wisdom pain relief. This is to rub against your belly when you're having like period pains and things like that. Because I am trying to regulate my period more, I am getting cramping, like random cramping. It's not so bad, but I'm literally I don't know what to anticipate when full force comes into effect. Okay, so I just want to be prepared, and I just like the products. This smells nice. It smells almost like almost minty, pepperminty. Ooh, it's like almost like a lilac. It smells really nice. This is what it looks like. I've got no pain right now, so, and I'm not on my period right now, so I will see. I'll let you know if this actually works when I do have some kind of pain. But it says for directions, apply the balm to the belly. So for direction it says applying the balm to the belly will relieve period pain and cramps. We'll test that out. A beautiful soft rub on the neck and temples will relieve migraines. I'll probably try it for the migraines. I do feel like a bit of a headache coming up, but I think the headache is probably because of overworking and not sleeping enough. And literally I feel like taking a nap right now, but I can't because I've got work and reports that I still need to do. So yeah, I'm gonna continue with my work. These are vegan, gluten-free, GMO-free, and there's 60 capsules inside, and it tells you to take 2 a day. So take 2 capsules per day with food or without food, and keep below 25 degrees out of direct sunlight. So it is out of direct sunlight, and I normally take them first thing in the morning because that is the only time I remember to take them. If it's any time outside of that, I won't remember. My sea moss is finished. We are done with the sea moss. So yeah, this one is also really good. It was my first time using it, and it said that it contains 92 minerals and nutrients. This is pure wild crafted Atlantic sea moss. It is a natural alkaline superfood. It is the collagen of the sea. It has many potential health benefits, including thyroid health, weight management, digestive and skin health, rich in iodine, zinc, calcium, potassium, minerals including iron, selenium, and vitamins. And it says store in a cool, dry place, but once opened, refrigerate and use within 2 weeks, which is what I did. This is also superfood. It's vegetarian / vegan. It is non-GMO, and this one was from this brand, and it's finished. It is finished. I like it because it doesn't have a taste as well. So yeah, the ingredients for this one is the raw sea moss and the added water, lemon juice, sea salt, and potassium sorbate. So I think next time I'm gonna try the wild sea moss. So I saw it at Wellness Warehouse, and they have it in a gel, so I mean in a jar, so you can soak it in water, I think, overnight, and then after soaking it, did we blend it? Oh, I have to find out from that lady again. And then you can keep it in the fridge for 2 weeks as well. So I think I will go that route because then it doesn't have other things in it. I didn't know this. By the time I went there, I had already placed an order of sea moss, because when I checked on Wellness Warehouse's website, they didn't have sea moss gel in stock, which is also what happened with this. They didn't have these Kiko Vitals in store, and I ended up picking the other ones, and I don't like the ingredients list. So yeah, like if I'm gonna be on my journey to do everything natural, I want to actually go all the way wherever possible. If it's not possible, then I'll take the next best alternative, but I will use whatever's available to me. And yeah, we'll see how my body feels, my body reacts. I'm already starting to feel a bit better because I'm having my smoothie. I was starting to feel a little bit shaky. But yeah, right now I am good. Should I pour this out? I feel like I should pour this out in a glass and drink it out of there, so that I can put the rest in the fridge, because I don't know if I'll finish the smoothie. It's quite big, and for the mere fact that I no longer feel hungry, I feel like I'm gonna feel full very, very quickly. And the other thing that I've picked up in this week, and I also picked it up previously, and I've mentioned this, that I don't actually get as hungry as I would think I should be without me eating, but I think this is also helping my stomach shrink, and it's great. It's great. The only thing that I wish I could have had time for is yoga this week, and walking and meditation. I haven't had any of that, but I want to go hard at gym next week, so wish me luck for that journey. Okay, I'm gonna pour this in a I'm gonna pour this in a glass. Where is the energy coming from? And then yeah, I'll keep it for later. I've got the ingredients sitting here, so I want to go to the shops after I'm done with my work. Well, not when I'm done, but whenever I take a break, probably around 4 or something, because I'm taking this back, guys. I don't care. I'm taking this back, and I'm taking these back, and I'm getting ones that don't have white residue on it, because I just don't like what I'm seeing here. I'm keeping these, but I'm gonna juice these later so that we've got some green juice for tomorrow. The bananas, they are a bit green. It's fine. I'll leave them out to ripen a bit more. And then I've got my 3 cartons of milk. Yes, and sometimes this is why you must go to the store yourself, né? And also sometimes this is why I do most of my shopping at Woolworths. I don't wanna lie. When I shop from Woolworths, I haven't had a situation where I've had an issue. I think the only time I had an issue was with bread. They gave me bread that was expiring the next day, and I'm just like, nah bro, who's gonna eat a whole loaf in one day? Yes, granted, it will still be fine the next day, but it starts going stale. We don't eat bread like that in this house. Our bread lasts the whole week, so the longer time we have, the better. My soup, only boiling it. Oh, it's nice and soft already. Okay, so I'm gonna just switch this off. It's literally just sweet potatoes, carrots, some cinnamon, ginger, a bit of herbs and curry powder. And what I'm going to do is just blend everything once it's cooled down, and that's gonna be the soup. That's gonna be what we eat tonight. So I'm excited. I'm excited to I haven't had this since my daughter was starting to eat as a baby, and this is what I used to make for her, and she loved this carrot and butternut mixture blended together. And for her, I didn't add any spices. I literally just blended or boiled the sweet potato and the carrots, and then once it was boiled, I blended it. That sweet potato, the flavor of the sweet potato already like sweetened it. Oh, she loved it so much. So yeah, that's the idea, but I added a bit of spices. Oh yes, I also added turmeric because I wanted to include turmeric somewhere in my food, but I'm not gonna do it in a smoothie. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm switching this off right now, and I'm gonna leave it to cool down a bit. Usually what I do, whatever little water is left, I'll use that as kind of like a liquefying portion of my smoothie. Otherwise it will be too thick, I think. Enough talking. I've talked so quickly, so much, because I am like thinking this thing is gonna tell me that my memory card is full at any point. So yeah, this is probably going to be the last update for today. Tomorrow I might not update you guys, but I'll try to take footage of the food that I will be packing for lunch. So it will be a smoothie and a juice. That's probably about it, because I'm going into the office. I have a very busy day, and I did mention that I have a doctor's appointment afterwards. And yeah, I probably won't be in the mood to pick up my camera coming back home after the doctor's appointment. So yeah, I'm not even, because after that we have to actually go drop off our daughter at my mom's house. She's going there for the weekend. So I'm not gonna promise this, okay? You're not gonna see my face, but you will see what I'm having tomorrow for lunch. So yeah, nice talking to you guys. This is such a chatty vlog, hey? It's such a chatty vlog. I hope you guys don't mind all that chattiness. I am already a chatty kind of person, but this one was extra. I hope you guys enjoyed the chats and appreciate it. And yeah, just note that everything I said is my opinion. All the food choices I'm making are for me and my body, and I'm not trying to sell anybody on anything or veganism or a certain lifestyle. It's just me sharing what I choose for me and my body and my lifestyle. So yeah, let's respect each other in the comment section. You are more than welcome to say your piece, but be mindful. Don't try to force people into a certain corner or tell people what is good for them, because you don't know. You don't know. I'm not going to tell you what's good for you. You do what's good for you. You listen to your body. If your body says do this, then do that. But don't come tell my body to do what your body's telling you to do. Okay, it's fine. I'm done. Okay, bye. So I went to the market yesterday and I found this lady. Okay, not the market that you guys know. Okay, so there's a shopping center that was opened close to my house late last year, and they started having kind of like a weekly Friday market, and me and my daughter happened to like stumble upon it yesterday, and we took a little bit of a walk around. But it's giving kind of like the same vibes as Foy's farmers market. If you know, if you've been there, like the kind of stalls, the food, there's some music, even though it's like by the parking lot of a mall. But I thought that was so cool, and it was so packed yesterday. Probably because it was Valentine's Day as well. But I was telling my husband that we need to go to the market, because I personally love markets. You guys know I love markets for their food. I love markets for groceries, for whatever. But I found this lady who sells like these incense, I almost said incense sticks and all kinds of things. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I've been looking like for a new fragrance, because you guys know I'm an incense type of person. And these ones are like rope. Oh no, these are not, yeah, I think she called them, what does they call them? Rope incense. Namaste India traditional incense. And this is the patchouli one. I already like the smell, and they don't look like your normal incense sticks. I'll show you the one that I currently have. But I was like, oh yeah, this smells nice. So this is what it looks like in terms of like consistency. So I will see how this burns. When you buy it, she has rope ones that she sells, and she sells with a stand almost similar to this one. But I told her that I have a stand already, and I just want to get these sticks. Oh, this smells nice. This is the patchouli one. So this is what it looks like. And the ones that I've been using previously are from these two brands. So this is what they look like. Can you see the difference? Let me take this one out again. So I think she called these like rope incense. these ones, so we'll see. Clearly I need to fix my nails. As you can see, that one is broken, but oh yeah, it smells so good. So I want to light this one up now as I clean. I always light them on the side. Maybe I must take it off, light it, and then and see how it lights up, because I've never used something like this before. Okay, it's switched off on its own, so I will leave it like that because I don't know how much I need to burn it. These other ones, sometimes I need to burn them for like a long time before they can properly like catch. So yeah, this is what this one looks like. I bought this holder from Shein some while back. It was probably like 20 rand or something, but I was very happy with it. I realized that they included the business card as well, so they're called Beyond Eternity, and this is holistic therapies and products, and the lady's name is Shamila. So there's Shamila and there's Shamalin, okay? And at the back it says, the significance of purity and simplicity cannot be emphasized enough in the botanical world. Self-love and me time is so important. That is why we offer products that are earth-friendly, kind to the skin, mood balancing, beauty with a conscience, nourishing for your soul, refreshing, rejuvenating, nourishing, balancing, and healing, because they've got soaps and candles and other things. So I just bought the incense for yesterday. I will probably go back and try out her other stuff as well. This packet of incense was 35 rand, so she has other ones as well that I will try out later. But yes, this is her details for anyone who is remotely interested. I thought I should share. But yeah, hello my shadows.
Rock me to sleep. It's your anesthesia fills my veins. I can't feel my feet. Can't understand.